In our second matchup of week 2, we have God's Reign against S8UL. Both teams losing their first week matches, so this is going to be very important if you want to stay in the top, leaderboard, in the top rankings. You need to win this best of 3. You need to win it. Ban phase, 10 seconds left for the first ban. What are they going for this time? The first series today was very interesting in bans. Let's see what these two teams have going on for them. We have a Blissey ban, so Blissey is just very contested everywhere, honestly, and a Dodrio ban. Banning it away from Omen. First pick could be, it could be anything. But Aedegos, okay, they're going for the other strat. So the other team banned Aedegos Blissey, they want to ban Blissey and go for Aedegos instead. And we have S8UL with an Insta Marmuswein and Urshifu, this time being locked in very early. Knowing that there's not going to be a safeguard on the other side. Goes in with the Urshifu. Is he really going to go for a Talonflame? Yeah, we'll see. No, Scyther. I mean, Scyther is also a speedster, right? And a Mr. Mimes to double support for God's Reign. Picking the supports away as well from S8UL. They only have Clefable left now, which, I mean, has been doing good in later recent tournaments. Clefable should not be underestimated. Mew is also still up for grabs. And they're going to pick a Mew and a Snorlax? Okay, so they just go for double defender instead. They might just not go for a support at all. Going for the Marmuswein and Snorlax. I mean, it's going to be a very good laning phase. Oh no, yeah, this Tyranitar might just be unkillable. Azumarill back again for India. There's the Azumarill and a Tyranitar. And S8UL considering a Delphox. So they just want to have, they just want to have 2, but Delphox against Scyther without a support. Could be scary. Could be very, very scary. Muscle, weakness, focus band on Tyranitar. Razor Claw, Energy Amp, attack weight on Scyther. That's the same I play right now. With a full heal. Anything other special? Double Glasses Shellbear on Mew. Besides that, I think all these head items look pretty reasonable across the board. Everyone playing things that almost anyone plays. So nothing weird going on with head items. I don't think other regions are playing Rapid Fire Scarf Marmuswein more. I don't think we have seen Rapid Fire Scarf in India yet on Marmuswein. It's a very strong item there too, but they rather play attack weight, which is also reasonable. High horsepower Ice Crash does crazy damage to team fights with attack weight. So it's for sure something also very, very strong. Only problem is you have to stack it. And yeah, looking for some invades maybe here. Pro D is looking over to the left side with the Snorlax, popping the X speed already. And he's going to head into the enemy jungle. But the support of God's Reign is aware, of course, of this. And he's going for the wrap-up straight up. He's going to try and steal it away. Has the tackle. And tackle is one of the best early game last hits in the game still. Crazy damage for a defender. But he doesn't get it. And he's going to get taken down now. Going to be first KO. First knockout of the game. Going over to God's Reign. And there's Scyther. So fails the invade. Which also means that his lane might have also lost a bit now. That he was part of. The breaks are now done with the entire jungle. And Might on top lane dropping very, very low. This could be another takedown. And there we go. Azumarill is going to claim this knockout easily. He's going to score another 4 points for his attack rate. Uncontested. I mean, this Braixen again, one of the worst early game Pokemon. Still, only has Ember. That's a good amount of damage, but really nothing too crucial. Delphox always needs level 7. Very, very fast. Mew only level 3 on bot lane. Actually, lost a lot of last hits. Very far better experience. And Prody, the Snorlax goes down again. Scyther claiming another KO onto the Snorlax. Overextending for the last hits on Atarias, and he gets punished for it. Now we have Larvitar going for the jungle, but we see a S8UL going for the invade as well. So another invade happening for S8UL. But same for God's Reign. We have Aedegos and Scyther heading towards the right jungle. Who's gonna get this last hit? It goes over to the Larvitar. Oh, this is terrible looking for S8UL. Terrible looking for them right now. They also lost the blue buff of their side. Going up to Scyther. And now Cupid is going to pick the rest of the jungle up. Oh, Divine is 1 HP. Can they block the boost auto attack? It looked like he was behind it. But not quite. Wasn't able to claim the KO. I wasn't able to get a block there. And Aedegos though, with the X attack. Gets a counter KO at least. Takes on the S8UL. And now Scyther's going to hit level 7. A lot of experience being taken. Unless Mew sniped something away. Omen looking for the engage now. Double hit. Double hit seems to be the more popular move in. Oh, what a nice Mystic Fire explodes on Aedegos. And the AoE damage is gonna take down the Scyther. I think Edegos probably walked into it to make sure it doesn't explode on him. But it doesn't do it in time. And his Scyther dies right behind him to the AoE damage. Exataria spawn. We have now 1v1 on top and 4 people on bot against each other. They're already going in. Heavy Slam is gonna land onto Scyther. Mew's just gonna start leading damage, and Snorlax goes down again. Not having a good game so far. 3rd time he goes down this match, or 4th time already even. Oh, what a huge solar beam by Mew though. Doing so much damage. And the boost auto take doesn't get blocked again. But Mime barely lives on 1 HP. Lost his focus band. And he's almost back to full HP again, thanks to the power swap healing. And we go Registeel. Is being taken off the side of Soul, who don't have Unite boost up. But God's Rain are not gonna fight for it. The Wicked Blow is here. And they're gonna take it very, very easily. Might picks it up for Soul. And they get the first objective of the game. They look Prime and push now. And the Defox State is landing. And they take down 1, they take down 2. Can they get more knockouts? It doesn't look like it. They're gonna start scoring points. 30 for Shifu. 30 for Delphox. And I think some more as well. 26 on Scythe on the other side. He's looking for Unite Move right here. Looking for Mew. Who's not living. Oh my god, he gets destroyed. Doesn't reactivate his Unite move. And the Mystical Fire is getting another KO for Soul. Piloswine still stacking. Looking for the evolution as well still. Taking a lot of damage here from the Azumarill. Has to higher powers back to his team. But we have a Tyranitar. So God's Rain are now 5v5 with their Tyranitar. Who hit the Ancient Power Spike. And he's going in already. But he gets Urshifu Ignite Move instantly. Where's the full heal? He doesn't have full heal, right? So has the Ancient Power, then he doesn't die. Where was the Wicked Blow follow-up? They somehow can't kill the Tyranitar there. And now Jilek is dropping super low. Wicked Blow is probably still on cooldown. The Water Gun or Water Pulse are bouncing around. But, oh my god, Urshifu's going to secure it again. 2 people go down for God's Rain. And there's someone not getting anything done right now. Tyranitar jumping back in. But there's nothing he can do. High horsepower lands on him. Piloswine's going to take this KO and evolve to Mamoswine. And they're gonna finish off this goal as well. 40 for Mew might go in. Is he gonna score? Or they want Mamoswine to stack a few more points as well. And they still want to farm some more. Yeah, they're just letting Mamoswine stack. Nicely played. 33 over cap for the Mew now. 198 points for the side of Soul. They had enough time, so they let just Mamoswine stack his attack weight in peace. And now Soul looking in a great position. Level 11 Delphox, 10 on Mew, 10 on Urshifu. But again, God's Rain still Tyranitar, so they have late game advantage. With this Tyranitar, he finds experience. And he is level 10 as well. Ancient Power's gonna knock up Mamoswine, but nice high horsepower. Isaac crash, hitting 3 targets. Delphox Unite is landing on 3 characters. Santa's just trying to score right here, and the Tyranitar's gonna fall. First guy is down on both teams though. He also lost Mamoswine. Heavy Slam lands on Mr. Mime and Azumarill. They look for the chase. Delphox is level 12, so he's very strong right now. But only 1-for-1. In favor of Soul, most likely, because Scyther gives more experience and Soulix dying. Mamoswine dying, sorry. Actually, no, they were the same level somehow, I think. Reggie is up on bot, and both teams are quite late for it to be in position. Mime is looking for a score on top, but he only has 15 points as well, but I think he's not really stacked yet, so he wants to stack as well. Regirock is going to start being taken. And Might has been on point so far with his Wicked Blow, and is he going to do it again? No, he doesn't! Ikasa cursed him instantly, and Azumarill is going to get it. Nice Urshifu Knight hitting 2 though, and they're going to take 1 KO down. They're going to take down Du. That's what happens when you don't have full heal against Urshifu, as always. As I always say, you don't have full heal against Urshifu, you're going to die to his Unite move eventually. 3 people go down on God's Rain. A double Unite move by Urshifu hitting, knocking up 2 characters at the same time. Heavy Slam is going to land as well. And Regieleki is up on top. Now level 11. He's going to get Power Swap, I assume, the Tyranitar? Is he going to Power Swap the Tyranitar or not? He doesn't. He goes for Snorlax instead. I think that's a huge mistake. He should just Power Swap Tyranitar there for extra damage. Who's going to get it? It goes over to Mew. And now Tyranitar in such bad position, stuck in Delphox Unite move. He's going to get taken down. What can God's Rain do here? What a high horsepower! Mamoswine locking up 2. Azumarill has to Unite, get a shield right here, but I think it's not going to be enough to serve off Mew. Gets the double KO for Mew. And you see the high horsepower Isaac crash damage with a fully stacked attack weight. It's insane. Delphox also with the flame charge. Scyther couldn't find a KO for himself. He gets taken down. And now Regieleki actually went in. And Mew and Snorlax are looking for it, but he's quite low. No, this doesn't seem right. Mew's gonna surf in at least though. Gets 48 points in. He's also gonna fall. I don't know if that's worth it. I'm not sure. I mean, it's... Snorlax had no way of making it, right? But Mew at least 48 points I think is fine. Now Godswain's looking for a counter push. Urshifu's free to defend with the Fox. Another high horsepower Ice crash. Hitting 3-4 targets on the side of Godswain. Mime is getting blocked back into the enemy's goal. And he's gonna fall. Counter push not doing all too much. Level 13 on Delphox now. He's gonna be the carry. If they can keep Delphox alive, good looking for them. But we have a Scyther. So what I want to see is Mew being next to Delphox. And when I see Scyther jumping onto Delphox, I want Mew unite. Right next to Delphox to make him invisible. And hopefully deny the engage of Scyther. That's what I need. That's what we need to happen for the side of S8UL. In case Delphox getting Dofon, right? Let's see how Delphox plays it. Still very safe on top. Ancient Power charging in, but only locking up Mamoswine. And we have from the side Urshifu flying in. He knocks up Mr. Mime, but it doesn't do too much. His team wasn't even ready for it. This was so early. This could be a huge throw for the side of S8UL. Not a good team fight now. Ancient Power goes on to Mew. Mew's being locked down. The Dark Pulse tries to land. And he's dropping quite low by Tyranitar. The supports are trying to keep him alive. Mew's gonna fall to Tyranitar. But Tyranitar's also gonna die. 3 are down for the side of India. Well, not India. God's Rain. They're both from India. Might now chasing down Eldegoss. And somehow S8UL is gonna win this team fight. Let's punch Eldegoss back to base. Yeah, they're both from India. I mean, you know, when you cast these Asian teams like Japan, Korea, you always say that as well. But, you know, this is the full India league. Sometimes forget about it. No Rayquaza start being taken. Trenches couldn't stay alive, even with 2 supports there. Can they get? Oh my god, this could still be a flip. Who's gonna get it? Missing a fire. Is gonna pick it up for the side of S8UL. And I'm gonna start running towards the left side. I mean, it's not wrong. They're from India. I mean, it's an India team, right? So it's not necessarily wrong either. Delphox is gonna finish off Tyranitar for a double KO. And this Delphox is massive. 100 going, 60 going. I really thought it was a terrible engage by the Urshifu, because he went on Mr. Mime, a quarter KO on bot for Azuma for the Delphox. I thought it was a terrible engage from Urshifu, but they somehow still won the teamfight. I really thought they threw the teamfight away there, but not. Tyranitar couldn't get too much done. They got kited very hard, and the double defender front line was able to hold their backline from dying. And also is gonna 20 seconds left. Mew's just gonna score some more points. Because why not? Can he actually? Yeah, he can do it. Mamoswine also wants to join the party. Scores another 40 points. And so it takes a good first map win right here. Takes the first map win without a support in their team. Double defender, double attacker backline. And scores 660, 712 points actually to 153 points. For the side of S8UL, 14 KOs, 8 assists on Delphox. Being almost unkillable this game somehow. They couldn't find the engage onto Delphox, and when Delphox doesn't die, it does 1 billion damage. Draft for game number 2 is happening now. S8UL is first banning and first picking. The bans are gonna be Mamoswine and Urshifu. What is S8UL looking to pick up first here? Snorlax could be an option since Mamoswine is banned. That could be their tick, but no, their first pick Dodrio. First pick the Dodrio away from Omen. I assume you're gonna see a Mew. And maybe a Scyther or Snorlax. Now they wanna have the Snorlax for sure. Now that it's still open. They don't want to give the enemy Snorlax and Dodrio in the same. And so is considering Eldegoss, and they pick up Eldegoss over Blissey. Sableye completely ignored, and they go for double support with Mr. Mime as well, most likely. Thinking about it, and they're locking it in. Double support for S8UL. With a Mr. Mime and an Eldegoss. Now God's Rain, of course, gonna pick up Blissey still. I mean, they should. I mean, it's Blissey or Clefable at this point. And they choose a Blissey. They get Blissey Scyther in the second rotation. That is massive. Scyther Blissey. So it's gonna might go for the Eldegoss Nighthead lane, and they do, and another Azumarill. Another Azumarill. Picked again. An Omen, or God's Rain, I mean, considering Lucario, and they're locking Lucario. Honestly, I think Lucario is quite underplayed still as well currently. I think he's actually quite good. Power Punch, Close Combat Lucario actually does a lot, but it looks to be an extreme speed Lucario. He has Razor Claw. I don't know if Power Punch Close Combat could potentially play it as well, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. If they go for Razor Claw and Close Combat. But I guess it can still work. And we're heading into our game number 2. Can Soul close it out with the 2-0? Or God's Rain gonna make it another game 3 today? I mean, I'm always up for game 3s. The more games, the better, right? If Lucario heading towards top alone, which means Snorlax is looking for an invade again through bot side. You can already see him on the minimap looking towards the enemy jungle. On left side we have Meryl. Actually, they're taking the jungle as 4 right now. I do like it. Dudo is going to share the buff with Vulpix. And top we also have the Meryl with the Gossiflower taking down a red buff. So no invading for Snorlax. He's just logging to the jungle and everything's already gone. So they're just going to pick up all the buffs very, very fast. I do like it as well. Just, you know, cleaning the jungle. But no one's going to take those bite toys as well. They're just going to go to lanes already. And they're going to start trying their best. Eldegoss with a red buff right here. Can Lucario make it towards the berry in time? No, he can't. There's the Aqua Tail. Might just makes it. They're just barely. And he's going to take the KO before he gets to the berry. So first KO of the game for Soul on top. With this red buff on the support, which is just very deadly. It's very difficult to get away from. It's so many slows. Over and over and over and over again. You can't get away from it. Especially as a melee Pokemon. Noxy really not getting any last hits on bot lane yet. He is only level 3. And his entire... Oh, we have a Drill Peck. I like it. We do see a Drill Peck. I'm currently also a big Drill Peck fan. And we do see it. I hope we also see Jump Kick, of course. And now Scyther looking for an invade for God's Rain. Eldegoss is trying to guard the jungle in case more invades are happening. Looks like Snorlax is running out to the left side maybe, or he's going to run towards bot. He's joining his team on bot. Dodo is going to take over the jungle again for the side of Soul. And right side, no one is jungling yet. Ninetales is going to take down Scyther as well. God's Rain. They're losing a lot of time right here. Noxy, his entire experience bar is green currently. His entire experience bar is green. That is always that's very rare to see. He's going to take this last hit. And that should give him a lot of experience. Almost level 4. You know, he's literally 1 pixel away from level 4. Lucario barely escaping on top. Azumarill on the chase is going to get another attack. Wait a second right here. Power Punch is being charged. He's going to hit, do a lot of damage right here. And he actually has Power Punch. So he just plays Razor Claw, Power Punch. Maybe he goes for Bone Rush build as well. Oh my god, that Aqua Tail damage is massive. And Noxy's caught off position. He wanted the Spy Type for level 4. But Eldegoss and Ninetales are saying no. You're not getting anywhere. They take down the Shenzi, who's still not evolved yet. And Soul on the 4 much. Now Mew has the eject button away. Drip Pick is going to miss because of the eject button. But they get the first goal of the game. 109 points already for the side of Soul. It's a pretty early breakthrough, which means they're going to lose a lot of experience. Now Shenzi's going to get to Blissey quite safely from the Innies on the right bottom side. And Power Punch goes in. He just gets deleted though. Dojo is here, ruining the 1v1 between Azumarill and Lucario. And yeah, a good early game for Soul. Nice rotation from the Dojo. Just in time. Omen's still level 8 on this Scyther though. He's still quite high level. Oh God's Rain. But Soul's already working on this Regice, but they're against Power Punch. There's the close combat landing onto Ninetales, has the Veil jump away from it, but the Veil's auto attacks are landing now. They're stunning him over and over again, and Lucario's gonna be the first one to fall. Dodo is also gonna be here in time, and he's gonna secure Regice with the Drill Peck. Nicely done by him. They're gonna chase down Mew as well now. Ninetales gonna get a double KO for himself. Tensei is gonna, with the Barrier Mime actually. We have a Barrier Mime, I do like it. Is gonna try and chase on Scyther, but he gets away. Running towards top now. Azumarill has to be a bit careful. But he knows something is up. And he plays it very safe. They're gonna face check into Scyther, who just barely recoils. He barely makes a back in base before Mr. Mime is able to reach him. Probably been very close. And now they're gonna go for Regieleki. For the side of Soul. They have Ninetales and Azumarill Unite move up. God's Rain doesn't have a single Unite move up, but they can maybe still steal it. Can they? No, the Egg Bomb Heavy Slam. Not gonna be in time. And now Snorlax is probably gonna fall. Gleam is gonna stun him in place. And they're gonna start scoring, and this Regieleki is gonna... this was not very well done, I would say. They could have probably had a few more points there. But in the end, they're probably just happy of breaking the goal. They want to push this as well. They still have 70 points, so they can maybe go in. Oh my god, nice jump kick from Dodrio. Is gonna jump over Lucario, drip him into his team. But the defense is here. Mew has Unite, and they're gonna start zoning out Soul. Away from the second goal. Heavy Slam lands on 2. Can they get any KOs with this though? No, they can't. Confusion is gonna just murder Scyther. And Soul is still pushing the score right now. But they have to be careful. They're overextending so much, and the block is huge by Snorlax. What an insane block on 3-4 Pokemon on the side of Soul. Another Heavy Slam lands on Azumarill as well. He's probably gonna fall from this. But he bought his team so much time. What a huge block. And Soul is just being too aggressive. They're overextending so much for this point. And now Scyther to see as well. They're gonna take down Azumarill. They're gonna start chasing Eldegoss, who might not get away. The X speed is enough. Oh my. That is It's not a good look by Seoul though. They just wanted to score so badly into the second base, second goal on top. And they get punished for it. Still 193 points to 59. And they're gonna have Edegos and Mime Unite and Dodrio for this bottom Reggie fight spawning in 5 seconds. But good punish by Snorlax. That's why Snorlax is such high value as well. It's another Regice. Divine is already scouting out to see if anyone is here, but both teams are quite late on it. 4 Unites up on the side of Seoul. Only 2 Unites for the side of God's Rain. So it should be an advantage fight for Seoul, for sure. Snorlax is maybe gonna jump in and buy some time with its Unite move. Edegos is dropping super low, but is Unite moving up? He's landing back down, just had to use it before he dies. Heavy Slam only lands on Dodrio. Snorlax now dropping maybe the Unite Blissey, goes on to Scyther, who's gonna take this Regice, it goes over to Mew! But the nice drill pick on the backside is not gonna be enough, because Mew does get Unite move out, and Dodrio's gonna fall. Now Snorlax Unite is there, he's gonna knock up... No, he's not really knocking up all too much, but double KO for the side of God's Rain. Heavy Slam goes on Azumarill, who doesn't have Unite. Scyther Unite is also back up, and I think that should be the end of Azumarill. And Scyther's just going so ham right now. Oh my god, the Power Punch doing so much damage too. They're gonna score maybe 40 points, Strip Hack is back in time. Jump kick over, can they buy it? Yes, they can score. 40 going for God's Rain. And now they're just pretty much back in the game. They got Regice, they won the team fight, they got more KOs. Level 12 Scyther, level 12 Lucario. Mew also scoring another 28 right here. He might die from this. No, he has the Surf and Agility. And he makes out in time. Power Punch from the side. Lucario is there. Power Punch. Close combat. It's not going to do too much and he gets confused into the barrier. And deleted. So Soul should be able to take this Regieleki right here. Unless Mew can maybe snipe it away. That was a weird looking Aqua Tail. Why did that Aqua Tail not go on Regieleki? But 31 go in for Scyther. 40 go in for Blissey. They don't care about Regieleki. They just go score bot lane. And they're going to get more value out of it as well, because Regieleki should be easily defended against a Snorlax. So nice rotation by God's Rain. And yeah, can they push it in somehow? Heavy Slam is there. Block's going to hit Azumarill. They're going to start trying to defend it. But Snorlax actually falls! They get Snorlax. Can they somehow defend Regieleki? It goes in! It actually goes in the end. Quite unexpected. But can they score some more points on it? They're overextending so much for it, they're all going to just die. They're all getting KO'd, but they finish off the goal. No, God's Rain was actually all the ones falling. Wait, this is such a... I don't know what just happened. God's Rain was there by the ones falling as well. So, in the end, actually Soul with a huge teamfight win on top. A huge teamfight win. Snorlax just dying too early into this fight. And they take down the goal. They get 3 or 4 takedowns. Man. Now Regice is up as well again. 15 seconds left. What's Trainer looking for? Do they have enough damage though for this 10 seconds? I don't think so. Do they have enough damage? There's no way they have enough damage. They don't have enough damage, no. Size is not there, Mew's not there either, so they have to bend and go towards mid now. And Soul has full control over mid. 340 to 227 points. Who's gonna take this game number 2? And both teams are just waiting right now. I mean, God's Rain has to do something, Soul just has to make sure Rayquaza doesn't just die instantly. But God's Rain doesn't have the best Rayquaza damage anyways, so it's not gonna die too fast in case they start doing it. Azumarill has to use Night Move on top lane, going on to Blissey. It's gonna start heating up with Aqua Tails, but the last one's going to miss. And there's one Unite move down. All the side of Soul. Confusion is gonna poke Snorlax a tiny bit. 130 left on the timer. Who's gonna pull the trigger? I mean, God's Rain has to do something, right? They're not gonna just score. And Snorlax is going in very deep, but he gets locked up multiple times. Can he get his Unite move out? Yes, he does, but it's quite passively. He doesn't get any knockups up, and his Unite move is just gone. Soul is playing this very smart and very patiently right now. They know they don't have to do much. Snorlax jumping in again with the block, but he's pretty much alone. He's just alone. No one is there of his team. Heavy slams onto Azumarill. He gets taken down. And God's Rain is not on the same page right now whatsoever. They're so passive. The rest of his team is just not doing anything. Snorlax wants to fight and he knows that they have to fight. But the rest of the team is not doing anything whatsoever. What a huge confusion hitting Mew and Blissey at the same time. Solar Beam. Scyther is getting Blissey Unite move, but he had to use it safely. No knockups there from the Blissey Unite either. And God's Rain is just falling apart. Power Punch goes through. Lucario Unite on Rayquaza. They're just going to try to burst it down right now. What is God's Rain doing? Lucario is going to fall. They have no Rayquaza damage. Heavy Slam lands. Scyther now trying to go for Rayquaza. Can they somehow do it? Oh, he's stuck in the pit. He's getting chased down now by Dodrio. Scyther jumping over again, looking for Rayquaza. He might actually be able to get it. No, he doesn't. Dodrio's going to secure it. I'm sorry. I don't know what... God's Rain just completely lost it. But I think Seoul played it smart as well. They played very passively, very patiently, waiting for God's Rain to do mistakes. If you have to engage, you can do a lot of mistakes, right? And that's what Seoul just was waiting for. They wanted to wait for God's Rain making mistakes. And they made a ton of mistakes in the end. Completely out of sync. Completely out of sync. And Seoul is going to take their first match win in the Asia Champions League. They played by them. Very solid game. They also managed to actually somehow push Regilecki in. They only just messed up on the first push. That first second tier goal push made the game kind of close. They were in very good lead before. But yeah, nice win by them. GG's to Seoul.